Jameis Winston. And the New Orleans Saints taking on Justin Fields and the Atlanta Falcons.
The first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Loser. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense as we play here in Week 9 of the 2021 season. Normally, you're slipping kind of past the halfway point, but now with the season expanding to 17 games, you kind of think the teams might look up and say, gosh, we still have a lot of football left to go.
No doubt about it. Remember, they've had their open week already, so this could be a straight shot all the way from here on out. To me, the best coaches, they tell their teams, hey, I'll take care of you during the week. You just leave it all out there on game day, and I'll make sure you're ready for the next one.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Fields throwing again. He's going deep for Brown. A gain of 19. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a set. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's second down. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 17 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got a
touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown on the season. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this group, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On second down, it's Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now it's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquin to kick this away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields sliding out of the pocket. time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Colquin on to kick as he sends it away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in?
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Oh, what a catch by Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Fields. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Flush to his right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And give him a gain of 37. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Oh, gets into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Elliott.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6. Here's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
22 yards there, a first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't. Fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
That is incomplete. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10.
Now back to the ground with Elliott.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Fields now to throw.
He'll buy some time right.
Touchdown, Falcons! Hollywood, Marquise Brown. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they?
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And this...
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
Fields throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields
flushed out right.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
On 1st down, Fields
being chased out left. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Throwing again is Fields.
And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, Fields again.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for it. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
And this is caught. It's Brown.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. First down now, but that clock rolling. On play action, Fields. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that one's going to come up short. Low throw.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Fields. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this
Okay, what's up, guys? Sorry for that first game. I was on FaceTime with my friend. Hold on, is my uncle still on? Oh, of course he got off. I'm gonna make a party with him though, and then turn the volume down. Alright guys, let's go. We're wearing our all black uniforms today against the Cowboys. Alright. Bro, don't let that be picked off. Oh my god. Alright, so 2nd and 10 at the 25. That was a tough loss. We should have won that last game, guys, and we need to start winning games because if we keep on losing games, we're legit going to not be in the playoffs. Or I mean, we're gonna be well, that 1-for-1, we're gonna be out the playoffs, and for 2, we might get fired. And I've put a lot of work into this Falcons franchise. I don't want to get fired. First down, you got that. Who's hurt? Oh, okay. So Kyle Pitts got hurt last game, guys, but he's not back, so we're good. Throw it away.
Forced out to his left, and he wisely will throw that one away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll try the right side.
Let's go, Elliott. Run, Elliott. Let's go, Elliott. Pick up. Let's go. Let's go, hurry up, offense. We should be running it on 1st down, but it is what it is. Take off Fields.
He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. From the shotgun again to Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. To throw is Fields.
Pass interference, thank you.
It's a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a 1st down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch.
I was going to say, if number 30 picks that off, Justin Fields is just a terrible quarterback, because DK is like 7 inches taller than that dude. Alright. I just recognize this Goldman dude's in. And for agency, we need to sign a good backup running back as well.
And it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd.
Let's run, bruh.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott.
Touchdown against his former team. Let's go. First rushing touchdown for Elliott. Alright, he's now tied 7-7. Let's go.
Set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Oh shoot, what the heck?
And his throw here's incomplete.
They've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Alright, 2nd and 10. Run up the middle of Elliott. Good runs.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Fields.
Oh, square's open. Hollywood.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Kyle Pitts, cook up. Let's go.
Pitts here. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Fields. But he's got Ezekiel Elliott.
Let's go, Elliott.
Past the 30, almost to the 25. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll roll him out right.
Good catch, DK.
And they'll work it inside
Let's
the
go.
15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
All right, someone just blocked this dude on the left. All right, thank you. Oh, Calvin's open, but he's not. Oh, dang it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the
All right, let's go.
he's going to take off and run for yardage.
But Pittsburgh is 0-8. That's tough.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd
Oh, DK on a slant. He should be wide open.
Face a 3rd and 3 here. From the gun, here's Fields.
Are you effing serious?
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just... Now following the interception, this offense will...
Bro, when is Justin Fields going to get his superstar depth chart? Or is he only star? Because if he's only star, bro, I'm not freaking... I threw it to freaking Lee Smith, not Pitts. Bro, this dude is trash. Justin Fields, you are Garbo.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, X is open. I'm tripping.
Right back to Pitts again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
All right, let's go.
Play action. It's Fields.
Bro, what took so long? Take off. All right, good job not fumbling the football.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Off play action. Fields.
Circle's open, but he's not. All right, good catch, Calvin.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. That one goes for 24 yards. Looking to throw. Fields. And he's going to have to eat this.
Why can't I ever, like, run?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Buying time to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that.
All right, let's put it on shoe clock because if we score, we score. But if we don't score, we don't score. So let's put it on shoe clock. That way, if we don't score, you know, we can chew the clock out. Pitts is open. He dropped it though. Are you serious? All right. I would fake it, but now let's just go for a field goal. Oh wow, we almost missed it. Alright.
About set to begin their
Gotta stop.
The Falcons offense at the line. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. A dump off to Elliott.
Look, let's try to at least get like.
And it'll be 2nd down.
I mean, we could maybe score. I don't know.
Looking to throw. Fields over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, it's Fields. He'll buy some time right.
We still have time for one more play. Let's just get. So what we need to do is we need to get like a play. Okay. This should be perfect right here. All we need Hollywood to do. Alright, thank you for dropping it. Thank you for dropping it. Alright. So, can we... This is only 70 yards. We might be able to hit this. So, you know. There's, like, almost no way that we get this.
And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure.
Can you just say supreme failure? And they scored?
About set to begin the next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They go to Elliott again. And he went
Come on, Elliott.
Backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Fields.
Run, Calvin.
He completes it to Ridley.
Good stuff.
And he'll be before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And
oh, we got it.
At
Let's go.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Good catch.
2 big plays in succession.
All right, let's go with a play action.
Now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Off play action. Fields.
Got it, touchdown, bro. Let's go.
Lee Smith, his second. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll start the drive with Elliott, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Elliott. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Fields going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Thank you.
It's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. A shotgun snap, Fields. Catch is made by Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Fields. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Randy Gregory. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 2nd down, Elliott. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Looking to throw. Fields. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun,
Fields. He'll get this to Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he brings it back to right around. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Fields on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Fields. He'll drop it underneath to Gallman. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 4 yards remain for second down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, no, he lost the football. And quickly, they get to the line. On first and 10, Fields. Frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He's going to let it fly. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. 4th down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Tonight, from...
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The give is to Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now it's Fields. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
On 2nd down. It's Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
They'll run it with Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
steps away.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Forced out to his left. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Dancing to his left. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver.
And now it's 2nd down.
Now Fields. They look for Pitts again. This time he's got it.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Fields now to throw.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Look at the big man rumble. The 40. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Here's Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. That one complete to Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A give to Elliott. Pushes him over. And he gets it down to the 32.
50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Fields throwing again.
They're going to Gallman here on the screen. Touchdown, Falcons! Wayne Gallman, his first touchdown on the year. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
One play action, Fields.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields on the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Kyle Duggar.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Fields. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
They snap it to Fields.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Back to throw, Fields.
They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Throwing again is Fields.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man to the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
To throw is Fields. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dietrich Wise. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and forever. Fields. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That completes it again to Metcalf. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Fields. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the gun, here's Fields. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Fields. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2nd down and 8. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there. And I believe the referees... They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. Jones. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Jones. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. One, but incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. To throw is Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And they take a knee. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for Atlanta, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for
today.
On first down, it's Fields.
This one caught by Ridley. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 18 carries, 60 yards.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. It's complete to Brown, right side. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. A handoff left, Elliott. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Fields. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And he'll just get rid of it. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Here's Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Fields. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Off play action.
Fields rolling to his right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Fields steps away to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
This is Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play.
Now a first down throw. Fields.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Fields on first down.
They'll find Metcalf, and he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well. And that so they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rashawn Jenkins picks it off. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun, Fields. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question, touchdown Falcons! Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 8. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st down, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Elliott running right. Runs over him. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes a flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. And he comes back with one complete. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Marquise Brown. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
From the 44, Fields being chased out left. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Three yards remain for 2nd down. Now it's Fields. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Metcalf. Touchdown, Falcons. DK Metcalf. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think we're going to call
Touchdown!
DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 23. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. Sliding out of the pocket. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. This is Chenault on the receiving end.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Gostkowski for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. So with a 2nd to play, they essentially need a recovery and a run back. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Falcons, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis,
today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Justin Fields and the Atlanta Falcons versus Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flushed out right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fields now to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Running with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. A shotgun snap, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Dustin Colquin on to punt. Back deep, Antonio Brown. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now Elliott, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Here's Fields, flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Justin Fields. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back to throw, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. A dump off to Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, it's Elliott, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. To throw is Fields. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Big turnover there as his guys will get about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football, doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Flush to his right.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. Fields. Right back to Pitts again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. On play action, Fields rolling to his right. He completes it to Ridley. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. On first down, Fields. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Throwing again is Fields. He's got Smith here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On third down, Elliott. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
From the gun on third down, Fields. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this one is right through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. A first down carry by Elliott. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second down and 4. Fields sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down. Fields eluding the pressure right. Throw right side caught by Ridley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Throwing again on second down. Fields escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. Shelling through the defense. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Fields forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now Goldman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
From the gun, here's Fields. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields dancing to his left.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Fields throw taken in by Ridley here.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
Elliott, touchdown Falcons.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. The Falcons on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Fields looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Flushed out right.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
From the 50, here's Fields.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. He got 29 yards that time. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady on the right side. This is Miller. They find some open field here. And all the way down to the 42.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucks are now an extra point away from leading this game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Fields. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have the Falcons' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Well, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bucs have just about sewn up this football game. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Fournette. Fournette, a 1st down, still going. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette is giving him 12 on the season. And the Bucs use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. extra point put through by Succop. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 8. And time, a huge factor. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down.
Able to hook up here with Ridley. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line.
Back to throw. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are in the field?
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
2nd and 11.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Now it's Fields.
Over the middle, Sharks got it complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Being chased out left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. But no doubt they had to go for 2 to tie the game. Now they need a miracle on the onside kick.
They gave it their best shot. Can they pull it off here and maybe get one of those onside kicks that bounces perfectly, and they can grab it and run it all the way to the other end zone? That's
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off.
Today, from
no running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun again to Elliott. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Fields. Rolling to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Elliott. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Off play action, Fields steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time where they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, they started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Play action. It's Fields. They'll roll him out right. He's going deep for Brown. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fields. And he'll just get rid of it. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fields out to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. A give to Elliott. And taking it line before he's brought down. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. On the move to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. The give is to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the gun on third down, Fields. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And now they're in the hurry-up. 10th carry now for Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Fields on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fields. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Fields now to throw. He'll find Metcalf. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He loses the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. This is Elliott. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. This one caught by Ridley. And he's got this down to the 35. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. This is caught. It's Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Now Elliott. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Oh, fighting off the defender. And down to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap, Fields
eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, Elliott. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. On second down, it's Elliott. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And hang on, we got an injury. And that's DK Metcalf. The wide receiver yet to get back to his feet. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Falcons on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is third and under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Flushed out right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Here's Fields.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Now Fields.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. We'll check on his status when we get back. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now. for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on third down, Fields. Smith catches left side. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Dustin Colquin now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Atlanta, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara.
day. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Justin Fields and the Atlanta Falcons.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. From the 29, Fields sliding out of the pocket. And this one complete to Smith. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Dustin Colquin now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game. And we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning out to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running on.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So let's take a look here at the key inactives. And, Charles, I guess you get this late in the year, you expect to see some guys populating on this list.
You're exactly right. No one's happy about it, but it really shouldn't be a surprise. So the guys who are playing in their spots, in their stead, they have to step up now and make big plays for their team.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Fields. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Power running by Zeke. And now they pause for an injured player, and that injured player is an important one. Ezekiel Elliott still down. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Fields. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Wayne Gallman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. On 1st down, Fields. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. 2nd and 10. Now Gallman. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 36. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Powers, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Wayne Gallman, his 2nd touchdown. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
Just saying if they pay me, I'll do this for
Falcons. Marquise Brown, 80. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They start on the ground with Gallman. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Gallman will run it. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of the most any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He's got a man. It's Tajay Sharp. Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
6 yards left on second down. Back to throw. Fields.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in the... And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they should...
A leap in, he's got it! He got it! Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
Flushed out right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route run.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll begin with a run by Gallman. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
To throw is Fields.
They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Gallman. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Looking to throw. Fields. Buying time to his left. He'll go underneath with it. That's complete to his running back. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
This is Gallman. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run again here with Gallman. Gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Forced out to his left. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Wayne Goldman, a 9.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's Gallman. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On the ground, it's Gallman again. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 1st down, Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Fields. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The drive begins with a handoff to Gallman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Operating from the gun, Fields.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. There at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 8. This is Smith. taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And now here's a carry heading left. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. From the gun on third down, Fields. He's got Smith here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line.